ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of The Work Shoot Show. Yes, we are back. Our guy, Pete, is back from Japan. I'm going to be honest, ladies and gents. I don't like recording this pod without my guy. That's why y'all didn't get an episode, because Pete knows I had interviews that I played on my radio show. I just didn't want to do this without him. We're back, baby. The Work Shoot Show's here. Pete, how was Japan, man? Did you love it? Tell the people what's good.
Yeah,
tell them what you saw too.
Yeah, it was honestly a trip of a lifetime. It was everything I wanted and more. And lucky enough for me, I made it in time to see a New Japan, essentially like house show, but it's kind of like, it's not necessarily a house show, but they stream it on like their New Japan World.
Mm-hmm.
So kind of like a more of their build up for Wrestling Dontaku, which was the pay-per-view that happened like 2 days ago. So I got to see some of the developing storylines for that pay-per-view, and it was standing room only, which sucked.
Hey, the pictures you sent me looked great though.
Yeah, it's interesting. So you can't buy tickets online.
You gotta buy them there.
You have to buy them at like 7-Elevens or convenience stores. So I didn't, I mean, I kind of knew that, but I just assumed I could probably get a ticket. I could not. They were all sold out by the time I got there. And then got to the event. They said that they would have standing room only tickets. So I was in Osaka, and the thing was in Osaka. So I said, okay, I'm going to walk to the event because it's like a mile from my hotel to see if I can get standing room tickets. And there were. So I got to see.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I got to see Okada. I got to see.
Wait, we got to stop. Before you say anything about anybody else, I know how much Okada means to you. How exciting was that, bro?
Bro, it was like, oh, dude, just like smiling from ear to ear. It's just like Okada is like 30 feet away from me because they brawled outside of the ring too. So like he was pretty close. Like I got kind of decently close to him.
But
like, you know, I got to see Naito. I got to see, like all of Ingobernables de Japón, Chaos, United Empire minus Will Ospreay. I forgot it's in my room. But
Did you see ZSJ?
Zach's, yep,
David
they had
Jr.
They
an
had an 8-man tag. I got an autograph signed by TMDK. That was really interesting because I was like an autograph line, and they were all. I was the only white person at this event. So like they do like the arigato to everybody that's like signed that gets a signature,
and then they were like, "What's up?"
I got there like, "Hey, what's up, guys?" They're like, "You speak English?" I'm like, "Yeah." Like, where are you from? So then, so me and what's her name? Mikey Nichols and Shane Haste. We shot the shit for like a minute.
Hell
yeah! So that was really fun. They're really nice guys. They lost, but
hey, it's okay.
Seeing like what's like huge over there, Okada is mega over still.
Bro,
like
I could believe it. Like what? That just makes me think of seeing Kenny Omega when I went to AEW. I like people were losing their shit. Yeah. So like I could only imagine Okada, who is like John Cena, maybe even more than that. He might be like Steve Austin to
yeah. No, he's that level. Like I mean, he's him and Tanahashi are like the two biggest things that they've ever put out.
So Steve Austin and The Rock, would you say the era before was Hogan? That's why I didn't say
Tanahashi is John Cena. Okay. And then Okada is like The Rock, I feel like.
Okay. Because I didn't want to use Hogan because I feel like Inoki was Hogan. Or like or like maybe someone else like between Inoki and this era. Mm-hmm. Like Muda, maybe, or is Muda like Sting? Would you say
it's I don't? It's really hard to say. I don't want to say something and be like I was like totally wrong.
Yeah, for sure.
Upper epsilon of like talent,
famous. Yeah, for sure.
Did
you meet the new Bullet Club?
David Finley,
which we have to talk about too. By the way,
so I saw David Finley, Kenta,
nice,
and the Tokyo Pimp dude. They fought. They fought like Tamatonga,
nice,
Hikuleo,
fuck
in like an 8-man tag. But it's so funny just seeing like like Sonata's like the new world champion.
Yeah,
dead. Oh. Nobody popped for him at all.
Damn.
I feel like his maybe this is just an Osaka thing, but I feel like his run is gonna be very short.
See, okay, I like how he looks. I like the black hair. Jacked. I like the black hair. How like Okada had blonde, he had black. Like he reminds me of like this suave, slick. Like I just like his look, man. He reminds me of like
He reminds me of
my
LA
favorite
Knight.
type of like
he has
LA
the built
Knight.
of LA
Like,
Knight.
yeah, bro. That's a good call. Like, he just reminds me of my favorite characters in all of like media. He has that look, like that Spike Spiegel, LA Knight, like just that look to him, that aura. I don't know what it is. I like it.
Yeah, I like him too.
But no pop. Okay, let me ask you, how
No
was
pop.
the cheering? Because like, isn't that the weird thing?
So that was another thing. Maybe this is also an Osaka thing. Way louder than I thought they were going to be.
Oh, okay. So people actually cheered. Okay.
I feel like it might be like, you know how like Chicago and like Philly are like
The poppers,
hot fire,
Mhm.
and then you go to something like Corpus Christi and they're like dead silent. It's like,
Yeah.
I don't know if Osaka is like the Chicago of New Japan, but that crowd was hot. Like that was
okay.
They were loud. They were cheering a lot. It was just really interesting to see like who was over. Like United Empire was a fourth of the merch.
Oh,
like,
so over.
Over.
Okay.
Like the people that are most over were Naito, Okada, and United Empire. Like,
wow. Okay.
it really stood out to me because I like United Empire. I just
we like
know...
Osprey. We didn't know like the other guys are balling.
Yeah, which was cool because I got to see Aussie Open and big fans of Aussie Open.
Nice.
They were great in the ring. So I'm a bigger fan of them just
now
live. Yeah, it was honestly just an incredible event. If you're ever in Japan, it's so easy to even if it's like 4 hours away by like car, it's like 2 hours away by train.
Okay.
So like, you could definitely like make the trip to go see a show if you have the availability. And I did. Like that's when I was solo traveling at that time. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go see a wrestling show. And I did.
Hell
and
yeah,
incredible.
I don't blame you. Fuck yeah. I'm ecstatic for you. I'm glad you got to experience that. Favorite food for our audience?
Ooh, okay. So
we're doing Pete questions right now, ladies and gents. And then after that, I'm letting y'all know, for everybody who likes our reviews and predictions, this show will be a quasi catch us up to where we're at right now. We're not going to do like a full Backlash predictions. We're going to talk about it just like we're going to talk about WrestleMania. But yeah, back to that.
So I went into like the Alps area to start my trip, and they're known for their beef. So I got like this beef, like it was like beef mixed with miso sauce with hot udon noodles, and that was mind blowing. But it was really interesting just to see like the different types of food. I thought the chicken over there tasted weird. Not a big fan of the chicken over there, but the beef was really good, and I got really accustomed to eating to like hamburger steak. I was a big fan of that. And like
that's what I always hear on these food shows is like their beef is like superb because they take really good care of their cows. Better than us.
You could tell.
Okay.
Even like a normal restaurant like beef meal tasted just like 20% better, I feel like.
Fuck yeah. So wait, now tell the people about the sweets, and this will be the final thing. The sweet thing, because for people like me who want to eat like Japanese pancakes and like all these sweets we see on TV and anime shows, Pete has a little thing to tell us because I asked him this.
Yeah, the Japanese sweets are not sweet at all. Like
interesting.
The aesthetics of their food is incredible,
but it doesn't taste like it looks.
It honestly feels like they don't use sugar in like their mix.
So what does it taste like? Like not like I'm begging you to like describe it fully, but like what is it like a mild taste? Is it like
you ever eat like pizza where it's like way too doughy?
Yes.
That's kind of how I felt. It was like it was like really fluffy and a lot of like air. I felt like I was like chewing on like marshmallows, maybe.
But no marshmallows with no sweetness though.
Yeah, like I put like syrup on like my pancakes and it was fine. Like I give it like a 7.
Damn, but people expect like a 10, you know?
Yeah. Just like how everything is prepared just seems so next level. And then when I ate them, it's like this was like fine.
Damn. See, that makes me think if I go to Belgium and Belgian waffles don't taste the right way, I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah. So like it'd be interesting because I think some people think like American sweets are like too sweet. So if you think that, you probably think Japanese sweets are next level stuff.
Yeah.
To me, it's just not what I was looking for. So I didn't really eat a whole lot of sweets. I went to like some bakeries, which were really interesting because you can get like, I got like a Japanese bacon, egg, and cheese for like $1.
Nice.
And that was really good. But then they also add like onions and egg to everything.
Okay.
And I feel like it's just not for me. I got like I had like a cheese croissant. and it had onions in it. I'm like, this is disgusting.
Good to know, man.
Some weird food.
This is all. Well, hell yeah, Pete. Glad you had a good time. Glad to have you back on the show. Oh, and just to let you know, SmackDown's coming to Lafayette. And wait, and I have an announcement to tell the audience.
Okay.
So, I work for the major sports station of Lafayette. And when WWE comes to a town, they go to the radio stations.
Yep.
They're coming to my radio station. My boss does not want to interview them. He was like, you host the morning show, so they're probably going to come for the morning show. Those interviews are yours. You can use them for the show and for the podcast. So whatever SmackDown wrestlers come through, we're getting them on the pod, baby.
So is there anyone from Louisiana or that area on SmackDown? Because I know
I don't think so.
When they came through Minnesota, like Chad Gable and Otis both live in Minnesota.
Oh, okay. So
they do the circuit in Minnesota because they're hometown boys.
Okay. See, yeah, so I don't know. Let me look.
I wonder if somebody from like Houston or something like that in that area would.
Oh, well, if it's Houston, isn't that Bianca and Montez?
Are they from Houston?
I think so. Wrestlers might from Louisiana. Let's see real quick. Doing this on
Bianca's from Knoxville, but maybe they live there. Who knows?
Yeah, see, they do. Okay, that's what it is. They definitely live there. Okay, so nobody really active. Like Ricky Starks is the only person active from here. And like
that's AEW.
Yeah, I know exactly. So it's like nobody active. Let me see from Texas, because if it's from Texas, we may get them. Let's see. Wrestlers from Texas. Okay, so there's a bunch. But nobody that's really like
going from like Mississippi or Alabama or something like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look this up on the side because like I'm sure there's some, but like the roads are on here from Texas, but like Cody's on Raw now, so it's like, god damn it.
Like, Cody's from Georgia. He's not from Texas.
Oh, well, they said Dusty. Well, when I type in from Texas,
they
said Dusty and Dusty.
Cody definitely is from like the Atlanta suburbs.
So whoever we get, we will let y'all know. I'm ecstatic. So it'll be somebody. Hopefully it's like some ballers.
It'll be somebody on the show because they're there to promote the show. So
for sure.
I mean, you're not getting Roman, but
if it's LA Knight, I will lose my shit.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I hope it's LA Knight.
That'd be sick.
Speaking of Roman Reigns, let's do WWE first, then we'll do AEW.
Okay.
But WrestleMania, Roman Reigns is the champion.
Yeah, we did terrible on our predictions.
I know we did horrible.
We both did trash.
We botched. It was bad.
I don't even think it's our fault.
It was not, because night one we killed. Night one we did well. Triple H booked night one, I feel. In night two, we had some Vince McMahon sprinkles.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that now? Because like you were gone the whole time while the Vince McMahon's back in charge. Pedo Stash McMahon.
Yep. Yeah, I'm playing catch up just because I really couldn't watch anything while I was like, I had to do like 4 podcasts before I left.
Yeah.
I was gone for 2 weeks and now I'm like insanely jet lagged still.
Jeez.
I can't believe. So I just haven't been able to watch like anything. But I did watch WrestleMania prior. I thought Cody losing is the dumbest thing of all time.
Gosh. And then it's even dumber, the fact that they have a Raw championship now. It is stupid because he can't win that, because if he does, it's a consolation prize. Also, poor Seth Rollins, like, he should win that, which he probably will. And he'll probably beat Cody for it to get his win back, which I'm cool with as a Cody fan. Because Cody needs to build his way back up. This is part of like that struggle, that adversity that people have been talking about that they want. I do think he'll beat Brock this weekend, but it's going to be interesting. They're talking about running it back at 40. So we're going to have to deal with Roman all the way up to WrestleMania 40 as like the major champ.
I'm over. Honestly, bury Cody at this point.
I am over Roman as champ, bro. Like, I hope it happens at SummerSlam where it's him and Cody. Give Cody the belt there, and then let's begin some good feuds, because Raw with the draft, having Gunther over there, perfect feud. Like, they're feuds that I want to see based on the draft. But your boys, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, they killed it, bro. They killed it.
But to me, that's like a consolation as well, because I feel like, well, first of all, I don't think Sami should have even fought Roman in the first place, getting leading up to it, but for what we got, it was great. Another like, man, I think we called it like other stinker matches, like Brock versus Omos was just like what a dud.
Super dud. And you almost sapiens out there that started following us from TikTok, I don't want to hear shit from y'all. Because there's a whole group of people who are almost Omos fans who are almost sapiens. Bro, why is he fighting Seth Rollins this weekend? That's so dumb. Like, I know you haven't been watching Raw, but don't worry. They haven't set up the storyline. Like,
perfect.
They didn't do anything. Like, that's why when we're coming to talk about this, Backlash feels such filler to me. It feels like the ultimate filler. It's
like minus the blood money, it's crown jewel. That's what it feels like to me. So,
but I will say, kudos to the Puerto Rico crowd. Bro, they were so bro, it was awesome. Like,
did you see that Bad Bunny pop tonight?
Yes, bro. They love, like, Bad Bunny was Cody was the second loudest to Bad Bunny. Like, it was just bonkers. Even Rey Mysterio's pop. Shout out to them. I'm glad they are into it because that's gonna make Backlash better. But
I feel like this will be one of those pay-per-views where, like, on paper, maybe we're not excited, and it like exceeds all of our expectations. There's one like 2019. It was called Battleground. It was KO versus Sami Zayn. It was like my match of the year on this like random pay-per-view that like nobody cared about. So I think like the crowd being as electric as they were tonight, I think the pay-per-view is gonna be pretty good. I like that it's on Saturday and not Sunday. So I can like I'll be able to like chill and watch it without like having to do all my other stuff before like the next work week. So really excited that it's on a Saturday and I'll be able to watch most, if not all of it tomorrow.
But back to our, because I will get our picks that really in a little bit, but back to our WrestleMania talk, bro, that tag match with Dawkins laying out Braun Strowman, that was probably one of my favorite matches. And like, I got so hyped for Dawkins and Montez. Those two showed why they need to be pushed, man. Like, that match was great.
Yeah, they need to be staples in the tag
well, they're
division.
in SmackDown now.
Yeah. I think we also both called it. I think it was probably my match of both nights was McIntyre, Gunther, and Sheamus.
Ooh.
Love that match.
Yeah, I knew you would. That match was awesome.
It was everything I wanted. We both got that prediction wrong, but yeah, I do like that they're keeping Gunther as
me too.
Even in like this, like, because usually when they set up like these 3 people matches, it's to set up that Gunther wouldn't get pinned and somebody else can take the belt off of them. But nah, Gunther just came out and won. Like, so they're building him super strong. They did that with the Rumble, and then they did it with WrestleMania. They're really building Gunther.
It's gonna be interesting to see who becomes IC champ when it's time for Gunther to drop it, because the Brawling Brutes on SmackDown now with the USA champ. So Sheamus isn't getting it. Like,
yeah, I think he should hold it till like Braun Breaker. I think Braun can take it off of him.
Okay, but Drew McIntyre is on Raw, which is interesting.
So like, I think there's a few people, but I think he's gonna be like Roman. I think he's gonna hold it for a hot minute.
Oh yeah, he's gonna hold it till he breaks the Honky Tonk Man's record. I forgot about that.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else.
The Rhea Charlotte match was great to me.
Yeah, that was my.
I was like, wow, Charlotte, that was you showed why people say you're the best women's wrestler of all time. Like, you showed in that match, putting Rhea over. Like, that was the first Charlotte match I've liked in a while.
Yeah, Charlotte's like, if she puts it all on the line, her matches are incredible. And then there are some matches where she just mails it in, and they're just absolute stinkers. But this
all those Sonya Deville matchups leading up to this, yeah, super stinkers. Also, the women's tag match is rendered useless. Ronda and them won, and now Liv and Raquel are the champs. Make it make sense.
It doesn't. It doesn't make any sense.
That's a Vince stinker on night 2.
Yeah.
And then poor Asuka, man. Felt for her. She tweeted after, like, this shit sucks.
It does suck, because what's
Bianca doing? Because now she's on SmackDown. Like, what are we doing, bro?
She held it for a year. She had a really good run. Asuka was red hot with like her new persona. Yep. It's losing to Asuka doesn't weaken Bianca
at all.
Asuka's a formidable threat, and
I feel like losing to Io Sky, if she does at Backlash, is worse than losing to Asuka. And I'm with you. There's no chance she does either.
They buried Damage Control and anybody in Damage Control so hard.
And Damage Control now, the tag team is now Dakota and Bailey. Like Bailey's not even a singles wrestler right now.
Yeah, I do not like what they're doing with Damage Control at all.
No, me neither. And I feel like that's why Bailey tweeted the love story goodbye. Like I thought Damage Control was breaking up, but no, it's the love story goodbye because this shit sucks. we got buried. Last match I want to mention at WrestleMania, the Dominic match. Dominic getting whipped with that belt. That was awesome.
Yeah,
and then his jail walkout, badass.
You know what I hate is like, as much as I hate Dominic, it's like he's just getting more and more heat.
Oh yeah, bro. He might be I tweeted this the other day. He might be the biggest heel in wrestling right now. He really might.
It's up there. He's up there. Which,
like,
as a glorified hater, I hate to see it, but I'm glad other people are enjoying it.
But you're part of the reason why he's over, because I feel like people feel like you do. They hate it.
I wouldn't even
so
boo
loud.
him.
Oh, okay.
I would not boo.
Okay.
If he came out, if I was at an event and he came out, I'd be like this. You get nothing from me.
Okay, people aren't on that level. No. You are the ultimate hater. Okay.
Oh, for sure. Nobody hates Dom more than me.
Also, John Cena, bro, gave Austin Theory 5 minutes. What the fuck was that?
So dumb. Did not like that match.
Me neither. And also, I don't know what they're doing with what's her name? Oh my god, Becky Lynch. Like, bro, Trish went heel the other day on Raw. It was the dumbest thing ever.
Yeah, it's Vince. It's Vince.
Yeah, for sure.
You can just tell.
For sure. All right, well that's WrestleMania.
Wait, let me.
Oh, you got something else?
Or just our overall predictions record for WrestleMania. I went 3-10, and you went 4-9.
Gross! We did so bad.
You did one better than me, so that brings our overall record. I'm 8-18.
Okay.
And you're 15-11. So
let's go. Still positive, baby.
I'm 7 games down.
Your goal is to get to 500, Pete. We gotta get you to 500.
I gotta stop picking like these like dream scenarios for me and picking like what I actually think is.
But see, the bad thing now is that Vince is back in charge. There's no rhyme or reason for who's gonna win. True. So it could be anyway now. Like before, I was just reading Triple H, but now it's like, I don't know. But okay, so let's talk Backlash. Well, the draft happened. Let me just give you who's on Raw, and you can tell me if you like it or not. So Raw is Cody, Becky, Imperium, all of Imperium, Matt Riddle, Drew McIntyre, The Miz, Shinsuke Nakamura, Indy Hartwell, Apollo Crews, Candice LeRae, Sonya Deville, Chelsea Green, Dexter Lumis, JD McDonough, Maximum Male Models, all of them, Natalia, the Viking Raiders, Zoe Stark, Rhea Ripley, Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn,
I love Zoe Stark.
Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, The New Day, all of them. Well, it doesn't say Big E, but that'll be interesting when he comes back.
Yep.
Chris Stratus, Ronda Rousey, Shayna Baszler, Braun Strowman, Ricochet, Bronson Reed, Alpha Academy, both Gable and Otis, Katana Chance, excuse me, Caden Carter, Akira Tozawa, Dana Brooke, Emma, Inda Shear, a.k.a. Jinder Mahal, Veer, and Sangha. Oh, my goodness. Johnny Gargano, Los Lotharios, and Angel and Humberto, Nikki Cross, Odyssey Jones, which is wild that Odyssey Jones is on Raw now. Piper Niven, Riddick Moss, a.k.a. Madcap Moss, back to his OG name, Tegan Knox, and Zia Lee. How do you like the new Raw? And then we'll do SmackDown after.
The only thing I don't like about the draft is like the free agents. Like, why wouldn't anybody draft Brock Lesnar? Like, it doesn't make any sense.
See, that's because Brock Lesnar is doing the I pick and choose when I come to pay-per-views, and I'll go to whichever one I want.
Yeah,
but
I don't like that.
But people like Baron Corbin, they just don't know what to do with him. Like that's the difference. Like Baron Corbin went on SmackDown today, was like, "Oh yeah, I'm a free agent like Brock," and everybody was like, "No, you're not." Like no one wanted to draft you. So yeah, Brock Lesnar's on that thing. It's gonna be interesting with the World Heavyweight Championship. To me, it's got to be Seth Rollins, right? Cody's not winning that.
I don't know what they're doing with Cody. Where like I think that there's a chance he loses tomorrow too.
Well, see, that's what people have been saying. Did John Cena lose to Brock when he fought him in the pay-per-view?
When was that?
After The Rock beat him at WrestleMania when they went to the John Cena redemption.
I would have to look it up. I don't recall off the top of my head.
See, that's what I'm interested in. Let me see. I'm gonna look this up because it's
unless
very
he
similar.
beats Brock in like 4 minutes tomorrow or something like that. Like, I just don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea what's gonna happen after that. Like, what is the pathway? So yeah, John Cena did beat Brock Lesnar in 24 in Extreme Rules 2012. Okay, so he did beat him then. Okay, but yeah, so I don't know what's gonna happen with that. I think we'll know more of, is this Seth's belt or is this Cody's belt based on Backlash? I think we'll know more. I would love Finn Balor to be up for it as well. Like, that's the interesting thing. But they also said they're using SmackDown wrestlers for this tournament, which is, huh?
What?
Yeah, did you not see that announced today?
No, I have not.
So okay, wait, I'm gonna pull it up to make sure. Okay, so WWE announces World Heavyweight Championship includes Raw and SmackDown talent. A SmackDown, he could conceivably win the thing. So like, it makes no sense. The winners from Raw. Okay, so he announced that Monday there will be 2 triple threat matches on Raw, with the winners facing each other at the end of the night. The same thing will take place later on the week on SmackDown next Friday. The winners from Raw and SmackDown will face each other at Night of Champions to crown the new WWE Heavyweight Championship. That's some Vince shit, bro. Yeah. That makes no sense. Why Triple H clearly said that's a Raw belt. Why is a SmackDown person competing in it?
If you need like random talent, just grab like NXT people. They can job. It's fine.
Exactly.
And you can showcase some like up and coming talent or something like that. But
it shows more that this is the secondary belt, bro, which sucks. Like,
yeah, like that. No one on the SmackDown roster is going to. I mean, maybe they'll win like the first round or something like that. But like you can already cut off whoever is on SmackDown isn't winning the belt.
No, because they're not on Raw. That's so stupid.
That's whack.
Yeah, but I'm interested for the matches that Imperium can have on Raw. I want to see what Shinsuke does on Raw. Like, I'm very interested in those things. And does JD McDonough join Judgment Day? Because, I mean, Finn Balor was his trainer. Like, Finn Balor was his teacher and his inspiration. So that's some things I'm looking forward to with that. Now, the SmackDown lineup is the Bloodline, all of them, Bianca, the Street Profits, Edge, Bobby Lashley, the OC, all of them, Damage Control, all of them, Alba Fire, Isla Dawn, Hit Row, all of them, Lacey Evans, Austin Theory, Charlotte Flair, the LWO, all of them, Asuka, the Brawling Brutes, all of them, Karrion Kross, LA Knight, Shotzi, Pretty Deadly, Rick Boogs, Cameron Grimes, Tamia, and Grayson Waller. Which, like, hell yeah for Grayson Waller, but dear God, I hope they find something for him to do on SmackDown and not have him as a fucking comedian jobber.
He's probably gonna be a comedian jobber. I hate to tell you. I don't see bright lights and big fame for Grayson Waller, to be honest.
I just want honestly, he could take a back seat because LA Knight needs to do some shit over there on SmackDown before, but nobody's gonna win anything because Roman has the belts. It's all gonna be for the US Championship.
Yeah. Which I think Austin might be dropping it.
Yeah, tomorrow. I do too. And he might be dropping it to Bobby.
I think he's dropping it to Bronson. Yeah.
So do you think Bronson moves to SmackDown with it? Because Bronson's on Raw. Yeah, he's on Raw.
He's never that he winning.
Yeah, because Bobby's on SmackDown.
Okay,
that's why I thought Bobby would.
Then it's Austin or Bobby. Then
yeah.
They've been pushing Bronson. He did in the Elimination Chamber. He showcased a lot. So, but if he's on Raw, never mind.
I think he's gonna be up for the world heavy. I think in the triple threat, I think he's gonna make it to the final 2, or like. I think he's gonna get pushed in that. Where it's tough because they put SmackDown people in it. Like it should be him. Like it should be him versus versus Cody, or him versus someone to go to the finals, and he has a good showing. Like, that's what I'm thinking. Because I do want the Cody Seth finale for Cody to battle Seth, but that's not possible either. Because again, a SmackDown person has to do it. So it's going to be so interesting what happens with that damn title. But over on SmackDown, the Street Profits got to have some good matches. The OC got to have some good matches. And like those who I'm interested in LA Knight, Karrion Kross. Hopefully something can happen with him.
Nothing's happening. There's no way.
I know.
If Vince is there, no chance.
I know. So yeah, so the Street Profits, the OC, and LA Knight. That's all I want. That's all I want to see good things happen with them. And what's Edge gonna do over there? like why is Edge there?
LA Knight should be the US champion. I'm
with you.
Yeah, the U.S. champion. That's like perfect for him. And
Mhm.
I know Austin is young and they can build him up for like the long term, but
Mhm.
oh man.
You never know with Vince now, man. That's the
Even though
shitty thing.
I've came around on Austin Theory just because
I know, me too.
dude, he's a dork, and I don't know, something about him just like damn, he just resonates with me.
Well, let's pick our backlash picks. These don't necessarily have to count for our prediction thing because
I'm cool with that. Yeah.
yeah, since like you haven't been watching, these things don't matter. This is basically filler. So first match, I'm gonna start from the bottom and go to the top. Seth Rollins versus Omos. Seth Rollins better win. Like,
Yeah.
like it's no. There's no need for us to talk about this. He better win.
The only way I can see Omos winning is if they please, for the love of God, bring back
The Hurt
Cedric.
Business?
The
Oh,
Hurt
yeah.
Business, yeah. And they get involved. Other than
I
that,
rock with that for sure.
other than that, Omos has a 0.1% chance of winning. I'm going
Every
with Seth
time
Rollins.
I feel like this is gonna be a thing with us for every pay-per-view going forward with Bobby Lashley and Omos. It's like, will the Hurt Business come out now? Like we're waiting for it. We're ready. It needs to happen.
Well, they got some stables over there. Like, have Hurt Business go up against like OC or Hurt Row can job to him or something like that.
And Omos is a free agent, so he can go to SmackDown.
Yeah.
Like him and MVP are free agents. That's a good call. You're absolutely. If it doesn't happen there, it might happen with United States Championship with Austin Theory, Bobby Lashley, and Bronson Reed. I'm gonna pick Bobby because I do think if it does, I think it's gonna happen there. I'm picking it for to happen there, hopefully. Okay. So that's what I want. Who you think is gonna win that one? Bronson?
I think. So they had Theory, Bobby, and Seth. I think had a triple threat for it.
That's where Theory won. Yep.
And that match was great. I love that match. I feel like they could probably go back and forth. I'm gonna trust my gut. I'm gonna say Austin Theory holds it again.
Nice, good call. Because that's probably right. I'm just pulling for Bobby. This is one of those ones where since it doesn't count, I'm picking with my heart.
Love it.
Bianca and Io Sky. There's no need to pick with heart with this one. Bianca's winning, but Io's gonna give her best match probably in a while.
I think it depends if Vince is touching this match or not, because I can see Bianca winning in 4 minutes. I can see Io Sky looking incredible. I'm gonna go. I think Bianca's winning no matter what, and I hope this is a good match. There's 7 matches, and I feel like the Bad Bunny match is gonna go long.
It will, because it's a street fight. It's like some backstage, like they're gonna hype it up, Yeah.
So we're gonna need some short matches. I think the Seth Rollins one's probably gonna be quick, just because Omos gasses out in about 4 minutes.
And you're right, this one's gonna be quick too.
I'm like, I think this one might be like 10 minutes, but I don't think it's gonna go too long.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Okay, Matt Riddle, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, the Usos, and Solo Sikoa. I feel like Matt Riddle, Kevin Owens, and Sami Zayn win to sever the bloodline some more.
100%.
I feel like this is a sever thing, like more of like, because what's his name spoke for the first time tonight, Solo, and he was like, "Look, I'm gonna do my part. Y'all two better do y'all." And so like, there's gonna be some beef shit, especially since Roman's coming back on Friday of next week.
Yeah, so, I think hopefully it leads to Solo and Roman versus the Usos, but we shall see.
That's a crazy Night of Champions match if Roman's not throwing up the belt. That would be interesting. I feel like Saudi might like that. Rhea Ripley and Zelina Vega. Look, Zelina, I understand you're from Puerto Rico, but there's no way in hell you're winning that.
this one's gonna be. I feel like this will be like 3 minutes.
This is the first match of Rhea's title defense, and she's like Triple H's girl. Triple H is giving her an easy match to start the reign.
I also think this is probably gonna be because it's Rhea with Dom and Zelina with Ray.
Oh, they're with. Okay, see, I didn't know that. Okay,
I feel like it's gonna their match is gonna get overshadowed by those two.
By the beef, yeah, you're right. Yep. Bad Bunny, Damian Priest. No way, Bad Bunny loses in.
No way, Bad Bunny. We might have like the biggest pop of the year if Bad Bunny wins. Even if this match sucks, I think Bad Bunny's pop is going to be huge. Monstrous.
But I think it's going to be good because I think Bad Bunny wants to prove that he's better than Logan Paul. Like I feel like there's that thing there.
That'd be such like a great like WrestleMania match. Bad Bunny versus Logan Paul.
Logan Paul? Yeah, man. I see that as possibility. Sick. Like for 40 because
but I don't. Would this close out the night? You think?
No, Cody versus Brock is last. I feel like this might be
the opening match.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I think it might be the opener because I don't think it's gonna be second to last because you wouldn't put that before.
No.
Yeah.
Rhea and Zelina are gonna be like the second to last match or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I think Bad Bunny's for sure winning this.
Yeah, I'm with you. And then Cody versus Brock. I'm picking Cody because I'm a Cody shill, but like,
man,
I have no idea how this is gonna happen. I feel like if you want Cody Rhodes to beat Roman whenever he beats him, you have Brock Lesnar put him over, so it's like, okay, he's a really credible threat to Roman. Because the only thing at WrestleMania that made me be like, okay, is when Paul Heyman listed all of the people Roman beat, and Cody hasn't beaten anybody, so I get it. It's like Cody beat Seth. Like, you got to give him some things under his belt, and there's no better thing than Brock Lesnar.
Yeah. For this one, okay, so heads is Cody, tails is Brock.
I don't blame you. What do you get?
It's tails, so Brock wins. That's what I'm going with.
I like it. All right, those are our picks. Now, we don't have to spend too long on AEW. I just want to ask you, how do you feel about the Pillars Fatal 4-Way? Do you know what's going on with them?
That's MJF,
the Double or Nothing? Yeah.
Sammy, Jungle Boy, and Darby.
Yeah. Are you excited for that?
Not really.
Are you excited for your man CM Punk's new show?
No,
June.
Everything unless he starts like adopting puppies and changing his entire image. I am off the CM Punk bandwagon.
He should come as a full heel for that show. He should be like, I'm the Overlord. Like he really should. And then like, if you can get the Elite to work with him, whenever it happens, like if he's the supreme overlord that's dominating that show, boy, that would be a crazy match.
Because he could just be like, I did all of this. I was a piece of shit. And guess what?
I don't give a fuck.
And guess what? They still brought me back. Like
Warner Brothers wants me, baby. 52 mil. Like he can talk about
baby.
that. Yeah, I would love that. But I will tell you, next week we got to watch Dynamite because we got Kenny Omega versus Jon Moxley in a steel cage match.
Ooh.
It's going down. The BCC versus the Elite is heating up, so that's what I'm excited about in AEW. But other than that, there's nothing really going on.
I mean, they sold like 45,000 tickets for Wembley.
Yeah, Wembley,
out, which is nuts. That's
and that's pre-sales too. That's not even. They haven't opened it up to the public.
Well, that's all in. Sorry, not all.
Yeah. Oh, I knew what you meant. All in. Yeah, exactly. So that'll be something we have to predict. Yeah, Double or Nothing's next.
Nuts.
Yeah,
Double or Nothing, and then we get Forbidden Door, which I cannot wait.
Let me see when Double or Nothing is.
Double or Nothing's end of the month.
Okay, so end of May. So we're looking. This episode will drop next week. So honestly, let's look for. Yeah, so we'll look to do an episode. Probably not next week, but the week after, leading up to Double or Nothing. If not the week after that, something like that. We'll figure it out. But that's pretty much everything, Pete, man. That's all I got really this week. We touched on everything I wanted to touch on.
Yeah, I think so. I'm looking forward to getting back into the groove of things once
your jet lag clears. Yeah,
dude, I cannot believe how bad jet lag is.
That's crazy.
I thought it was a myth. And
when'd you get back? I did too until I went to Spain. Like that showed me the real deal.
We're recording on a Friday. I got back last Saturday, and like the first 2 days were like okay.
But then it hit you.
Because when I went there, it took me about 4 days, and then I was fine. I'm on day 6, and I've taken 2 naps today. Just like my body is just so out of whack right now. It's insane. So
let me let my man get to bed. Pete, tell the people where they can follow you on social media, my brother.
Yeah, best way to do so is my anime account. What do you say, Annie? What do you say, ANI on Twitter? Otherwise, join the Discord, and yeah, we can talk then.
100%. Y'all make sure y'all go follow Pete. Check out all his episodes. I know he has some good stuff coming with him being back.
I got my Japan trip episode coming out. So if you've ever been intrigued to hear, like, if you're going for like your first time, I'm gonna be sharing like my recommendations and experiences when I was
whenever you drop that, let us know. We're gonna retweet the hell out of that.
Give you some tips and tricks of what I would have done better, especially if you're solo traveling, because I did that for like 8 days. And yeah, I look forward to putting that episode out.
Hell yeah, we're definitely going to support the hell out of that. So y'all make sure y'all go follow Pete and be on the lookout for that. Y'all can follow me at LinBWT, follow Bros Who Think, at Bros Who Think. Subscribe to the YouTube. We got a lot of shit dropping. You'll just know by subscribing to the YouTube or following us on Twitter. But until next time, y'all have a good one and peace.
Peace.